not ask for this. I've been a Red Bar fan for a long time, still am. I think that, I'll be honest, the comeback shows he's done have been pretty bad. You can notice a drop in quality. I didn't say anything, but then last Saturday, he starts shitting on our show on Facebook. His Facebook group of Red Bar starts shitting on our show and saying we're copying him, we're mimicking him, we're doing all this stuff. So I shit on Red Bar. On Red Bar's latest episode that he did 2 nights ago, he mentions yours truly. He and Jules laugh about it a little bit. And I'm sitting here listening to it going, that's all the big guy's got? That's all this guy's got? I mean, that's your big gun? It was really underwhelming. So it's like I had all of this stuff ready. Like if Red Bar comes after us, we got him. We'll go to war. But I'm not going to be one of those guys who go, he's afraid of our show. But certainly looking at it going, I don't know. I don't want to get bogged down here. I don't want to mess with this show and get bogged down with that. I got other things to do. But he really did. Look, the goal or the move for Red Bar to make is to not even mention this show. Yes, instead, he chose this weird, fucked up middle ground that makes him look like a gay radio shock jock. And it also makes him look real like Jewish grandma, passive aggressive. Like, I felt bad for him. It was weird. I'm watching a show I like, rip on me, but I'm feeling bad for him while he's doing it. We hammered on Red Bar, and he didn't do shit. I'll count it as a victory. I'm not myself. I can sit and cry about reasons why I'm useless. What good is that? What a waste of breath. It's a fine line thinking about the If you're having to piggyback off of us, Red Bar's dead. Red Bar Radio has died.
That is interesting to me. I've thought that too. We just used to be really big fans of his.
Yeah.
I used to be cordial with the guy, talk to him very rarely, but it was cordial about I don't know what. And
then he lets you behind the curtain and you're like, oh, that's who he is?
And then I find out one day, Red Bar really hates you guys and he's covering you now. And what is that list called? It's not the obeyment list because we didn't obey, but we're the fools now.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing with Mike is, he came back after that year. He was different. You could tell something was bothering him, but he lies to his audience. And finding out that he was dishonest, that was the shittiest part.
That really did suck because his followers, I think, really are committed to him. Or used to be.
Not anymore, yeah. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people who used to be fans don't really have the sympathy for him anymore. They certainly don't watch him anymore. But hey, if he still needs to piggyback off Steel Toe to try and get back in the game, look, you wouldn't be the first.
A couple people that were remarkably complimentary to you for forever.
Mike, it's over, buddy. It's over. I would say that in a month, we probably have more unique listeners than Mike David.
I wish we could get all of these internet blood sports, locale people together that hate each other and just do a big old trial by combat in one room.
Steel Toe 10th anniversary party?
No, I don't need that on my name.
They don't
Maybe
have
in 2 years when we're divorced, you can have that.
There you go. You know what, though? This is what Gino said about Kevin, and he's right. Kevin is the oldest of 7 kids, and he saw every kid after him get more.
Yep.
And so he has that attitude of, why not me? What did I get?
It's better if you sing it.
Why not me when the night? Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? Why not me?
Good question. Why not me?
Because you're an angry prick and nobody likes you. But Kevin always wondered why everyone else is getting what they get and not noticing what he gets. So he's not happy that Brock Lee gave John 100.
Oh, what's your soul saying?
So exhausting. I literally, like, my eyes are, like, having problems staying, like, open.
Oh, by the way, Kevin has him blocked.
I don't doubt it.
He's blocked my lost interest.
Does he know that it's the internet and that doesn't really make a difference?
Oh, man. Well, either way, just fun. Just a good goddamn time.
All right, so is your name Aaron?
My name is Aaron.
All right, and you're the host, you were the host of the Central Minnesota Morning Show, correct?
The Steel Toe Morning Show was and is, mine. Correct.
Okay, hosted by you, Aaron.
Yeah.
And you were considered kind of the shock jock of the community, so to speak. I've kind of watched a little bit of your stuff, and it's Bubba Howard, man cow ish kind of. Am I kind of right?
I don't know what's going on.
Steel Toe, from what I see, he wants to be Stern. He wants to be Anthony with the shock jockery and all that. You watch Steel Toe, and my feeling is, objectively, it sucks. Well, they were doing a story recently about a cow who won in a state fair, and the cow had a very offensive name for black people. Not the N word; it was the J word. Okay. And April seemed to think there was absolutely no problem with that. She's like, "What? It's cute. Like really? It was weird."
Let's go ahead and get ready for what you boys and girls paid for, which is, all right.
Oh, it's not that good, is it? Do I have to do this?
No, you don't. I mean, you're the one who said you would. Oh my goodness.
Is this okay?
Oh my Lord. Oh, and she's showing the cardinal tattoo. Oh, that is.
It's just a scar.
Oh yeah, it's just a big scar.
It's just a really big scar from some really sexy guy in Texas.
Just tattoo artist.
All right, y'all paid for it. I went with a classic black one with a not classic bottom.
Oh my God. Helgi says do a full turn. Yeah, see, they're never going to be satisfied.
Do a full turn? I don't know. Knock out tomorrow's goal and I'll turn around for 30 seconds. Is this okay? Did I do okay for all of you?
Cowpoke called it. Monetize that body. Said balls and wiener.
Look at this. Look at it.
Oh,
God, it's too far away, so I can't really see it. But have you ever seen this bottom? I mean, this isn't so bad.
April got a banging little spinner body.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aristocock.
Dude, if they knocked out like tomorrow's goal tonight,
Oh yeah.
I would probably do the full turn, and I'll linger.
turn?
I'll linger a little bit.
Oh my.
But I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, guys.
How do you feel about like a lot of people saying that you are now trying to sell the sex appeal to your viewers to make the grift?
I know this. I know this breaks their heart, and I'm really sorry. I have no better way to say it. You're asking what I think about it. I don't. I just don't. I don't give
It's
a
not
shit.
a thing.
Like, I mean, what are they saying? You can, I guess, email it to me, I suppose.
Well,
April, look, April did. I know we've done the 2 hot tub streams, and she really liked them. And then one night, people were joking around about doing the bikini thing.
And I was like, well, what do you think? She's like, yeah, I'd do it. And I was like, all right, cool. That's cool with me. So I kind of cheerled it and everything else. She had fun. I had fun.
Okay.
A lot of the audience had fun. I guess I don't know what to tell you.
And you've resorted to cheap tactics for views and money.
No, you're wrong. It wasn't for views and money. It was fun, and she wanted to do it, and we had a good time.
So it wasn't for hitting the goal.
I mean, if they asked if we hit the goal, will she do that? And she's like, yeah, sure.
That's for money. Then that's for money. That's a cheap tactic. It's cheap. You can do it. Fun. You can say why not. It's still a cheap tactic.
That's fine, honey. That's there's nothing wrong with that.
Call me honey, dude.
We got a couple of things to tell you tonight. Some pretty interesting stuff. Steve's Guitar says, I'd be so happy if April was on the show tonight. Steve, I'm so sorry. April is, we can officially say now, April is done. She doesn't want to go back. She doesn't want to go back to the abuse. It's caused me to look back on a lot of things too. And I'm going to say this. I don't think it was a good idea on my part to ask April to come and work here full time. A, being a woman on the internet is terrible. And B, I've been kind of going through things in my head. I think it was a remarkably narcissistic move on my part to do it in the first place. And there's a lot of pieces of me that I've been thinking about.
Do I have to do this?
I mean, you were the one who said you would.
Due to all this, the online stuff and, April leaving the show and taking her time off and everything. And that is that a lot of my behavior has been that I'm not even, I'm not even going to say that it was narcissistic behavior because that sounds like an excuse. I'm a narcissist and I need to stop. But I think asking April to come work here was a narcissistic move. That was the move of a narcissist. And I'll read some of the stuff in the chat here that I'm seeing. By the way, Streamlabs, PayPal, all that stuff is linked to the top of the page. If you guys want to contribute to the show, in about a month or two, we're going to drop the goal. April not being on the show anymore and getting doing different employment is definitely going to take some pressure off of this program. Look, I am excited that April's leaving the show because April doesn't want to be on the show. She doesn't want to be involved in the internet anymore. So I'm glad she's leaving. It's going to free up some money. It's going to give a break to the people who have supported this show. It's going to allow more people to get some time and perform.
It's all messed up. Lauren Compton, she gave us an option to stare at saggy titties while you listen to a bombing. While I'm on the topic, talking about them thought sluts, freak hoes. Biggest hoe of all is a bitch named Steve. See another man with